am now standing right in front of the Embassy of Netherlands. Since Thailand is facing a dreadful flooding crisis, and with Netherlands having more past experiences on flooding situation, I am now going to go in and talk to the ambassador of Netherlands on how to cope with Thai disaster for short-term and long-term. Almost 27% of the Netherlands is located below the sea level. Netherlands had been through a major flooding crisis in 1953, causing severe damages and had killed almost 2,000 people. Netherlands underestimated the cruelty of water and has learned its lesson since. After a major flooding crisis, Netherlands has set up the floods prevention measures and a statistic system calculating the expected future floods. With over a 400-year relationship between Thailand and Netherlands, Netherlanders are emotionally involved of seeing Thais facing the dreadful floods and have a very strong passion on helping Thailand from overcoming this crisis. Mr. Ambassador Johan Boer is willing to share Netherlands' storylines and the solutions Netherlands had come up through their past experiences. Along with Dr. Adri Verwee, a senior specialist in Deltair's company specializing in modeling systems, Ambassador Boer has suggested that, for a short-term resolution, it is best to let the massive amount of water out into the sea as soon as possible.
Well, surviving the crisis at very short term, and I think then for the next 2-3 weeks, well, try to get away with the water as soon as possible, so try to control the flooding, try to see whether it moves as soon as possible into the sea, and if that's done, repair some of the damages, go back to the houses, don't cry too much because this will be heartbreaking, start building for it.
But for a long term, he said government officials and Thai citizens have to collaborate together for national benefits by following the integration water management process.
Take a decision whether you want to see this happening again, and if this decision will be taken collectively beyond political parties, by local communities, by people living into cities, by farmers, then I think there's something which could change, and this is an element which in the Netherlands we would call integrated water management approaches, rather than how do we cope with flooding. So move into a different sort of stage where you really start building, where you start thinking about the future, and where you take those measures where you know that this will never repeat itself again. And that's what we really hope. This is my really wish for the Thai society, that this sentiment, that this is not about politics but about the national destiny and the national sort of issue, that's the learning point from this flooding crisis.
The consultation process of changing the citizens' perspectives towards each other. Every individual in Thailand, including the government officials, must understand the ways massive amount of water has to be dealt with. The blame game cannot be played, and this is for Thailand's future benefits. Mr. Ambassador Boer and Dr. Verwee have suggested that Thailand should definitely be preparing itself for the future floods.